Well, hello there, Gemini, and welcome to your weekly readings. I'm Simone, and I'll be doing a general and a love reading for you for this week from the 23rd to the 29th of August. I can't remember if I said it, but I'll be doing both a general and a love reading, and I'll be starting with your general reading. So these are the readings for anyone who comes across this. So they may not resonate with you. If they do, that's really good, and if they don't, that's okay. But you might need to watch your moon, rising, or Venus sign as well, just to get a better idea of what to expect for this week and for the next couple of weeks as well. So I'm just going to pull a couple of cards to get a sort of idea of what's coming up in your reading. And as I start this reading, I feel quite sick in my belly. So if that's you, it could be feelings of anxiety, but it kind of feels like you could throw up. So if you are sick at the moment, I'm really sorry for you. It's a terrible feeling. You could be having some digestion issues. But there should be something in this message for you. So let's see what comes up first. We've got time is running out. The timing isn't right. It's all about timing for you this week, Gemini. And decision. So you've got a decision to make. All about timing for you this week. And that could be a little bit why somebody might be feeling anxious. The timing is wrong. You've got time is running out and the timing isn't right. So things are just not adding up. You want to be going ahead with something that you feel like you need to be doing, and you're trying to decide, is it a good time or is it not? I kind of feel like it's undecided. Perhaps you're undecided, like, yeah, I should do it, no, I shouldn't do it. It's going two ways for you at the moment, and it's super hard for you to make this decision. Really tough headspace to be in. I feel like there are forces at play here which are out of your control, as to whether you can or cannot make a move on this decision that you need to make. We've got the King of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with somebody who really sort of values material possessions. Maybe they're quite focused on their career, on work, or how they're perceived by other people. Perhaps the level of respect that they feel they deserve from other people. We've got the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Wands. What are we doing here, Gemini? You're in two minds about everything. It's like, no, I don't want to do it with the King of Wands here, because I'm standing the King of Pentacles, because I'm standing my ground. But at the same time, I want to make a move. I want to move forward, but it doesn't feel right. But I want to start something fresh. I want to communicate. I want to put my thoughts out there. And I want to, it's like, Gemini, you want to put in work. You want to work on your relationship with somebody. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It can be friendship. It can be work related. It could even be with somebody in a higher position than you at work. Ten of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Two of Cups. So this is somebody that you have had a good relationship with in the past, where communication probably flowed quite freely, and it may have come to a standstill. There are a lot of pentacles here, so definitely looking at career here. I think you could be going into a whole new role as far as your career goes. So maybe changing jobs altogether, or starting a new role within the place that you are already working. But there may be a bit of a blockage there. So you're unable to move forward into that new position right now. Perhaps there's further training that needs to be done. But I feel like you're very keen and eager to get started on that. And it feels a little bit like, okay, everything isn't ready, but I want to just get started anyway because this is perfect for me. I feel like you're thinking, if I start this new role or if I start this new job, it's going to work out perfect for me. That's for the people that are looking at career stuff. Now, if you're looking at relationships, you've got the Two of Cups here, which for me, that means a soulmate connection. So you're wanting to communicate with somebody who you feel is a soulmate for you. And you're thinking, okay, I'm ready to do it. I'm going to take the plunge. I'm going to take the leap. I'm just going to do it. And then you go, okay, no, I don't feel like it's the right time. I need to wait. So you're so keen to go ahead and do that. And then maybe your intuition tells you to wait. Or you talk yourself out of it. And I keep hearing a sign. So you're asking for a sign, perhaps from the universe, as in, tell me when it's the right time. Tell me when it's time for me to make that contact. Queen of Pentacles, again with the Pentacles. Page of Cups and the Five of Cups. So again, speaking about this career decision or new role that you're going into, I feel like once you get started on that, you're going to do really super well. And it's probably going to be happening really soon, but there may be a bit of a delay. With this person, this soulmate person that you could be thinking about, they may be a little bit younger than you, Gemini, because there is a bit of a feeling of immaturity coming off these cards. And I've just heard Scorpio, so you might be dealing with a Scorpio as well. Okay, I keep hearing it, Scorpio. So you might be dealing with a Scorpio who is quite sensitive, and they may have turned their back on you. And now you're thinking, okay, I want to pull this back together. I need to do something to get this person back in my life. Now, be very careful, Gemini, that you're not, I guess, bringing yourself down to that person's level of immaturity because you feel like that's what they want. I'm hearing quite clearly, if that's what you need to do, then that's not the person for you. Because you've been putting in a lot of work on yourself, Gemini. I feel like you've really been getting yourself educated. You've really been looking after yourself. Some of you are on a health kick, which is really cool, being quite active, and really trying to live your best lives, but you're still stuck on this person and you feel like you need to be more like them in order for them to like you or be interested in you or to come back to you. I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's the best idea for you to be doing that because you've put in so much work already, Gemini. looking at this new career, I feel like that can work very well for you, this new career or work role. You may find that you're in a sort of position of management where you've got people working for you, or you're in charge for a group of people. And I feel like that can work in your favor. Just be careful of getting people offside, Gemini. So when you go into this new role or this new workplace, again, you don't need to bring yourself down a level. Just be your beautiful self, Gemini. You don't need to be anybody but yourself. Just be aware that some people may not take to you straight away, and that's okay. Everybody doesn't have to like us all the time. And once you get started and you show people that you know what you're doing and you're super intelligent yourself, those people will probably eventually come around and go, oh, well, they're here now. We just need to get in there and get our work done. And I feel like things are going to actually start moving quite quickly for you, Gemini. But don't worry too much about the people that appear to not like you at the start. You need, new things always need time. New things always need time to settle. And I do feel like the spotlight will be on you. So just give it time to settle. But I feel like you will eventually prove yourself and prove that you know what you're talking about and you know what you're doing. You may just come across some opposition. That's all. So just something to be aware of there, Gemini. Okay, so moving into your love reading for the week. Let's see what comes up here. I don't know. I'm feeling like somebody's a bit heartbroken here, trying to put on a brave face, but at the same time feeling heartbroken or feeling forgotten about. So the first row here is the current situation or the current energy of your connection with the person that you're thinking about. We got the Hermit and the Six of Pentacles and Judgment. So I feel like there is some time apart between the two of you here. And I feel like you want to give and you want them to give back equally. And you'd like a second, maybe third or fourth chance here. But you want to try again because you want your Ten of Pentacles. You want your ultimate happiness with this person. So there is a distance between the two of you at the moment as far as communication goes. A lot of thinking going on, Gemini. So I'm just seeing a picture of a dream catcher. I feel like somebody's got a dream catcher on their wall. But it feels like it's more like in the living room, lounge room instead of the bedroom. So if you've got a dream catcher, something that resembles a dream catcher on your living room wall, there is definitely something in this message for you. They'd just like you to pay extra attention here, please. But yeah, Gemini, you are the middle row here. And so you would like to settle down with this person. As I said, you'd like another chance with them. And you feel like this time around things could be better or easier between the two of you. And you feel like this time around that you would know what you're doing. You feel like you're tired of waiting. It's like you've been waiting forever. I see someone checking their watch. So I guess it comes back to time's running out. You feel like you've been waiting forever for this. And it's like, well, you know what? I've done all the right things. I've been doing all the right things. Why can't they see that? Why can't they see how far I've come? They wanted me to change, and I've done it, and I've made those changes. So why can't they just see how far I've come? But you're just so tired of waiting, Gemini. I can feel it. It's this feeling of being exhausted. And for your person, we've got the Fool, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. So this person knows that you've made a lot of changes in your life. And they can see these changes that you've made. But it's like the jury's still out. They still don't know what to do. They're still feeling confused. They're trying to weigh up whether they should take a risk with you. I'll be honest, Gemini, you're feeling a little bit risky for this person. Like, if I go back into this, are they going to let me down again? And I'm not saying that you let them down. I don't know what your situation is. I'm just telling you how your person is feeling. So they're feeling like, well, is Gemini going to let me down again? Is Gemini going to go off and do what they want and not consider my feelings? Even though I can see that Gemini's done a lot of growing and a lot of change has been happening for Gemini, I'm still super undecided because I'm worried that it's too risky. And at the same time, I feel like you shouldn't have to be proving yourself to anyone, Gemini. Just be your beautiful self. Just do what Gemini does. Do Gemini things. You know, it's always exciting. Gemini is full of excitement, and Gemini is full of what's the word that I'm looking for? Come on, help me with the word. Hope and trying to look at the positives is, you know, that's what Gemini does. And if that person can't see that, well, they're really missing out, aren't they? We've got the Two of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Five of Cups. So I feel like there is a real opportunity, or both of you are thinking about coming back together. But the thought for your person is terrifying. They don't know what to do. They can't figure out what to do here with the Two of Swords. Both of you are missing what you had. Both of you would like to get the romance back. You can see here the Knight of Cups. He's got roses. He's got a picnic rug. He's got a dancing horse at the back. It's all very romantic. But there's this feeling of regret there. Like, should I have given up? And from you, Gemini, it's like, well, should I have done that? You know, I really feel like I made the wrong decision in the past, and I don't know if I'm going to get another chance. But both of you do want that other chance. It's just a matter of your person trying to figure out what they want and making the decision that they feel is right for them, and feeling like they're not taking a risk, Gemini. But that's all I've got for your reading this week. I really hope that offered you some guidance or some clarity on your situation. If you did like this, please give me a like, share and subscribe if you wish to, so that I know that you liked it, and then I will come back again next week. But thank you so much. I wish you all the best, and good luck to you, Gemini. Hello there, Libra, and welcome to your weekly readings. My name's Simone, and I'll be doing both a general and a love reading for you for this week, the 23rd of August to the 29th of August. And I will be starting with the general reading, moving into the love reading. Now, these readings may not resonate for everyone, and it's okay if it doesn't, but you may need to have a look at your moon, rising, or Venus sign just to get a better idea of what to expect for this week and over the next couple of weeks as well. Sometimes these readings run into each other, but I am going to start off with just the general reading. I'm going to pull a few cards just to give us an idea of what we're going to be seeing in your reading. Libra, and I don't know, they've just filled my eyes with the color blue. So I don't know, blue could be your favorite color. Maybe you're looking at something that's very blue right now. I'm not sure. But if blue in some way is significant to you, then there's going to be something important in this message for you. So good idea to just keep watching. Okay, let's see what comes out first. Come on, look at all the blue in that card. No explanation, the timing isn't right, and the past. So straight away that tells me that something did not work out for you in the past, Libra, because the timing wasn't right. It could be a person that you were dealing with who may have just disappeared without explanation. It could be a job opportunity that fell through, again, without much of an explanation, all because it was not the right time for you. And this is something that has happened in your past. We may be seeing that thing from the past is going to be cropping back up for you within the next couple of weeks. So we'll keep an eye on this reading and see what comes out of that, Libra. Also, they've just randomly showed me a packet of Doritos. So if you are eating Doritos right now, maybe Doritos are your favorite thing to eat, or I don't know, you might have some kind of a significance to Doritos. There is definitely going to be something in this message for you. Maybe you had Doritos for dinner last night. I've been known to do that sometimes. So first card out is the Five of Cups, which does tell me that somebody has turned their back on something, and being that it's under the no explanation card, it tells me that there was no explanation there. So somebody's decided to move on, and I feel like somebody's feelings definitely got hurt here. And I feel like that person who walked away, who turned their back, did that because they felt like there was no hope left in the situation. Because if you look at this, there's 3 cups knocked down. The person didn't realize that there's still 2 cups left. So there actually was a chance of fixing the situation. We've got the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. I feel like there's a breakdown in communication here. The 8 of Wands is the card of communication. And I feel like there's been a breakdown in communication. And quite possibly this was a situation where things were going really well. And then all of a sudden, somebody disappeared. Probably without saying too much. Maybe somebody got ghosted. I definitely feel like this caused a lot of upset. Because everything seemed like it was okay. Everything seemed like it was going good. And then it was just over. Just like that. Bang. Done. Gone. I'll tell you what, if that happened to me, I'd be pretty upset too. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Okay. So this could have been, we've got the Queen and King of Wands here. This could have been a situation where there was a third party involved. And the no explanation may have been because your person chose the third party over you. Now, that isn't the case for everyone, but it's something that can be noted in this reading. Also, it could be that this other person decided that material issues were more important, material matters. So it could be their job, career, finances, that they prioritized over you. And again, they didn't give you too much of an explanation about that. So you're left wondering, what the hell happened here? And you do want to know what happened. You do want that explanation. But I feel like you're not willing to put yourself out there and try and get an answer out of this person. At the same time, I feel like they're still thinking about you. That this could even just be a friendship. It could have been your maybe best friend. And they could be thinking, I want to reach out, but I'm scared of the response that I'm going to get. I may not get a response. They're not sure of how you're going to behave if they do reach out. And you don't want to reach out because you've been hurt. And that is fair enough. If you've been ghosted like that, you shouldn't have to reach out. That's, if you want to, by all means, go ahead. But I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a Scorpio. I just go, well, they've said what they needed to say by just disappearing. I don't know. Up to you, Libra. We've got the Devil, the Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. So there is still a connection here. Whether it's a connection that's good for you or not is an entirely different story. I do get a feeling, a bit of toxicity here. Perhaps because it's left you with a bad taste in your mouth. I say bad taste in your mouth, and I was just shown a bottle of alcohol. So either you're drinking a lot, or this person that you were dealing with, they might be drinking a lot. Brown alcohol, like bourbon, whiskey, something like that. You're seriously thinking about reconnecting with this person, and I feel like it's solely because you want answers, Libra. You just want to know what happened. It's like, well, why wasn't I good enough? Just give me an answer. And if I don't like the answer, then I'm happy to just walk away. But I need an answer. I need closure. With the Three of Wands there, you're thinking about the future, and you're thinking about how to move forward. And move on from this, but I feel like you need your closure. It's like, well, until I get that, how am I supposed to just forget that this ever happened and just move forward? With the Seven of Swords there, again, it's about walking away. It's also about somebody who's secretive, somebody who may not have told you the truth, who left a big wound for you. And you are trying really hard to process this. I feel like you've got a lot that you want to say to this person. You want to tell them how much they hurt you, and that's fair enough. You want to tell them how much they hurt you, and at the same time, you want to move away from this. You want that closure. Page of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like this person might be coming back, Libra, sorry. I feel like this person might be coming back to give you that explanation. I feel like things are working in your favor right now. Page of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Things are working in your favor. You're going to receive some good news. I feel like you may be hearing from that person from the past. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Cups, which relates to the past events, past people, memories. I do feel like you're probably going to hear from that person. It might be you that reaches out. And then you probably will actually get a response. Or they might reach out to you and give you the explanation that you've been waiting for, Libra, which will be so good, because then you'll be able to have your closure and finish up the cycle. I feel like this has been going on for quite a while now. I'm hearing at least 6 months. Oh, they just showed me somebody with a flat tire. So if you recently got a flat tire, definitely something in this message for you. You may want to go out and check on your car and check on your tires as well. Maybe put some air in your tires, Libra. But there's definitely something here about a flat tire, a punctured tire. So paying attention to that as well, please. But moving into your love reading. First card out is the Lovers. Now this is about this is the current situation, the vibe, the current energy of the situation. So first card out is the Lovers. And then we've got the Emperor and Judgment. So I'm feeling like somebody is very hard-headed here. There is a lot of love between the two of you. Definitely a lot of love between you and your person. But somebody is very hard-headed. Like, you know what? You need to come to me. I am not coming to you. I want to start again. I want to give this another chance. But I am not prepared to make the first move. You need to come to me. There is a lot of passion in this connection. A lot of love. But I kind of feel like no one's willing to budge. We both want to try again, but nobody is willing to budge. For you, Libra, I've got the High Priestess, the World, and Temperance. So that tells me that you know you're listening to your intuition on this one, Libra. You just want this to be over with. I feel like you want the mental torment to stop. You're trying to decide with Temperance here. You're trying to decide if you should reach out to your person or if you should just stay quiet. And I feel like it's really doing a number on you. It's doing your head in. Because you just want to see some closure here. You want this cycle to come to an end, and you know that you need that to happen in order for you to see any forward movement. Now, on your person's side, we've got the Sun, the Six of Wands, and the Star. So they've still got really good feelings about your connection. They probably are thinking about reaching out to you, and very hopeful that the two of you will get back together. Probably a little bit worried in how they're going to be received by you. But they're trying to remain hopeful. They're trying to stay positive about this. If they do approach you, they may come across a bit like nothing ever happened. So they may try to just pick up from where things left off. Or you may just get a message like, hey, pretty lady, or hey, handsome. And they'll just try to play it really cool. I feel like that's their sort of general demeanor, general personality, so that they'll try to come in really smooth and cool, but I feel like, Libra, you're not going to be having any of that. You want an explanation. Before anything else, you want an explanation. Two of Pentacles, Tower. Knight of Swords. So definitely undecided about what to do here. What went down between you two really shook things up. I feel like it was a real game changer for you. But at the same time, it was a game changer for them too. And I keep getting this feeling of, I'm going to go back and get what's mine. It's like, well, we never really ended, is what I'm hearing. We never really ended. And like I said, that person is just going to want to pick up from where things left off. Because they are really having a rough time. They may look like everything's okay. So maybe you can see them on social media. Maybe you see them in person. I don't know. But they might look like everything's okay. But really, they're feeling like losing you or letting go of you was one of the worst decisions that they've ever made. And now they're feeling kind of frantic, and they really want to make their way back to you, and they want to make things right. So let's see what comes out of this, Libra. You'll have to let me know. Send me a message on Facebook or Insta if you want to let me know how it all plays out. But that's all I've got for your reading this week. I hope it offered you some guidance or clarity. Please let me know if you did like by giving me a like, share or subscribe so that I know that this was helpful to you. But thank you so much, and I will be back here again next week with your weekly update. Thank you so much, and good luck, Libra. Hello, beautiful Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly readings with me. I'm Simone, and I will be doing both a general and a love reading for you for this week from the 23rd to the 29th of August. Please remember that these are general readings and they may not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't, that's okay. It's just not for you this week. But you may need to check out your moon, rising or Venus sign to get a better idea of what you can expect this week and over the next couple of weeks. Sometimes they sort of roll into each other. I am going to start with your general reading. And I'm just going to pull a few cards to give me a bit of an idea of what your reading's going to be about. I'm already feeling like things aren't going to plan, Aquarius. Maybe something has popped up that has sort of set you off track. Feeling a bit unsure about what you're supposed to do next. Maybe you've got some big decisions that you need to make. Could be a person, it could be a situation or event. But we'll see what the cards say. First, we got a sign, which sort of tells me that you're waiting for answers to tell you which way you need to go. Possibly you've asked the universe to give you a sign, or you're just waiting for the next sort of information to come in to tell you what decision you need to make next. We got forgiveness and we got new. So with forgiveness there and new put together, it tells me that you may need to sort of work your way through a situation. I guess accepting where things have gone wrong. You may be waiting for an apology from somebody. Kind of feels like you need to be just looking for acceptance for where things have gone wrong, where things haven't gone to plan. Possibly things were out of people's control. And once you can do this, you can move on to the next phase, the next chapter, the next thing in your life. Looking for something new. I feel like Aquarius, things are starting to feel a bit stale. And you're looking for the next big adventure, the next big thing, something that can, it's a new path for you. It actually feels really exciting. It's a new path. It's like out with the old, in with the new. So, and as we know, as far as cycles go, one cycle has to end in order for a new cycle to begin. And I feel like that's the path that you're on. And this is great. It's always exciting when new things are happening. So let's see what comes up. We've got Temperance. So yes, you have been asking for a sign. You're waiting for guidance on what to do next in your life, the next chapter. It does feel quite heavily reliant on another person, another party, where things need to be balanced out before you can continue on with your new cycle. But yeah, definitely. We've got Temperance, Justice, and the Six of Swords. So that tells me that you're waiting for things to balance out before you can move on. It is going to require some patience, Aquarius, which I feel like you're quite good at. You're not always in a rush. Yes, you've always got big ideas rushing through your head, but you're not always in a rush. I feel like you're quite good at thinking things through before you make big decisions. So as far as that forgiveness goes, I feel like things are going to balance out there so that you can move on to where things are going to be calmer and feel more stable for you. We've got the Hanged Man, the Knight of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. So yes, it is about just sitting and waiting and having that patience, thinking through your decisions, which you pretty much always do, Aquarius, and then taking that step. You need to be making some big decisions here. Do you start again or do you stay where you are? This could be related to work. Perhaps if you're thinking about changing roles, moving on to a new job. Could also be related to the relationship that you're in. You could be feeling like your relationship's run its course and it's time for you to move on. We've got the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So I really do feel like you could be sort of weighing up two situations or two offers. So if this is related to work for you, possibly there's two different paths that you can take with your work role. We've got the Two of Cups there. Two different ways that you can go with your work role. You are waiting on some communication to tell you what to do next, or you're waiting on an offer. It could be waiting to hear back about a job offer, or just waiting on somebody to give you some guidance. I'm hearing boss. So perhaps you're waiting to hear from your boss or a boss on what needs to be done next. And there's some travel involved here too. So this new opportunity could require some travel from you. And I feel like right now you're definitely just sitting and waiting, but you are waiting. I feel like you're waiting for the information to come through, which will then help you to decide what to do next. But there's definitely an offer coming through for you here with the Knight of Pentacles. Two of Cups, it's going to be an excellent match. Whatever comes for you next, whatever the next opportunity is, it's going to be a really good match. And you are going to be willing to put in the hard work, Aquarius. You are a hard worker anyway. But you are going to work to get to the top. So even if you are not looking at changing career roles or starting something new in your work, it could be starting a new project within the job that you're currently in, starting something new and having to put in the work to get the ball rolling on that project. You've got the Five of Pentacles and the Death card. So that tells me that you are leaving something in order to start something new. So if you have been asked to leave the current role that you're in, I'm really sad that that's happening for you, Aquarius. because that leaves a lot of certainty for you. But the next thing that you step into is going to be a perfect match for you. And if this is in regards to relationships for some of you, what the person that you're walking away from, it will be really hard to do that. But the next relationship that starts for you is also going to be a really good match for you. It could be a soulmate connection even. But there's definitely new things coming in for you this week and over the next couple of weeks. Really exciting opportunities. Things that are absolutely meant for you, Aquarius. Just keep in mind that for some of you, you may be asked to move on from your current work role or workplace, but there will be something else that gets lined up for you if it hasn't already happened. But everything does feel positive. Even though there's a cycle ending here for you, Aquarius, there is something new coming. And I do feel like although a lot of Aquarians are at first afraid of change, you also like change. You welcome in new things because you do get bored quite easily when something starts to feel old. So this is great. This is an opportunity for you to expand and start a new chapter in your life, which is really fun. Moving on to your love reading, Aquarius. So we've got Justice, the Empress, and we've got Strength. So this top row here is just talking about the current situation with you and the person that you're thinking about. So we've got Justice, the Empress, and Strength. I feel like things are out of balance at the moment with you and this person. Perhaps there's an issue with communication. Kind of feel like somebody's trying to find the strength to hang in there. So this could be you, Aquarius, as we were talking about earlier. Cycles ending, new cycles beginning. You might be thinking that maybe it's just not meant to be anymore. You might be bored with your relationship. I feel like some of you are annoyed. Like you're just too much. You're too much, or you're just doing crazy things and I need to get away from you. And there's a lot of thought going into this situation. But it's funny because the person that you're thinking about, they think that you're amazing. You know, they see you as the Empress, whether you're male or female. I'm not gender specific with my readings, but we've got the Empress here. So your person thinks you're absolutely amazing, and I feel like you're bored, Aquarius. We've got the King of Cups, the Chariot, and the Knight of Swords, and this is for you. This is your row, Aquarius. Again, doing a lot of thought with the King of Cups, trying to work through emotions. You've got the Chariot with movement, and also the Knight of Swords is about movement. So, I don't know. I don't really feel like you're running away from your person. I feel like you just want to see some changes. You want to shake things up a bit. And they keep showing me this pair of shoes. And I feel like they're the shoes of the person that you're thinking about. And you don't like these shoes. It's like they're so ugly or they're so dirty. They get in the way. Maybe they're left at the front door and you trip over them. I don't know, but they keep showing me shoes. So if you've been having an issue with the shoes that your person wears, there's definitely something in this message for you. So they're just asking that you pay extra attention. But yeah, I don't feel like you are actually going to run away from this relationship, but I do feel like you've had enough, and you're not actually saying that you've had enough. You're just sort of gritting your teeth and just trying to get through it, because you know that this is probably just a phase and it's not going to be like this forever, because it wasn't always like this. And you know, you have your ups and downs in relationships. So this annoyance that you're feeling and this, you know, this feeling of needing to get away, I feel like it's only temporary. And then for your person, we've got the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. So, I mean, this tells me that you and this person could have been in this relationship for quite some time. But your person can see that something isn't right. And they're trying to work out what's going on here. Why is Aquarius behaving like this? Aquarius seems to be really annoyed with me, and I'm not sure what I've done wrong. So I'm just gonna sort of chill and hang back and let Aquarius do their thing. Aquarius, you may be trying to get out of the house a fair bit. You might be going for walks. You might be going out to the shops a bit more. If you're in New South Wales, that's really hard to do at the moment. Maybe you're taking your hour to get out and exercise away from your person. Being that we're in a pandemic at the moment, it is hard to get out and do your own thing. And Aquarius, you do like your freedom. Even when you're in a relationship, you like to have that freedom to get out and do things and explore on your own. And if you're under restrictions, pandemic restrictions at the moment, that's going to be super hard. And yeah, you would be annoyed. But your person is really trying to figure out what's going on with you, because you're kind of acting out of character. There's usually, you know, I feel like there's a good banter that goes on between you and your person, and they're missing that at the moment because Aquarius is just not having any of it at the moment. So, I mean, I do feel like this is just a phase. I don't feel like the relationship is over and doomed. There is going to be work involved in getting things back on track because you want to. Aquarius, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Two of Cups. So that tells me that this is like a soulmate connection, what you have with your person. You know, you could actually be married, but you guys are meant to be. You know, the destiny, the universe threw you guys together, and you guys are meant to be. I feel like you're always going to have a connection to this person. And I feel like both of you are willing to put in the work and willing to do whatever it takes to keep this relationship, this partnership alive. So even if you guys are separated at the moment or not communicating at the moment, I feel like things are going to balance out. We've got the Justice card here. Things are going to balance out. And that's what you want, Aquarius. Even though you're a bit agitated, you've had enough, you're a bit annoyed, you still want this relationship to work out. You still want things to come into balance. And I feel like it will, because the two of you are meant to be. Egos may be running a bit high at the moment as well. I feel like there's a bit of a stubborn attitude coming into play. But that could just be your annoyance. It could even be that your person, while they're sitting back going, oh, what is going on with Aquarius? They're also going, yeah, nah, I am not going to approach and try and work out what this is. I am not going to come at Aquarius, because that's probably just going to set them off, and that's not something that I want to deal with. But at the end of the day, Aquarius, I don't feel like the relationship is doomed. You're both going to put in the hard work to stay together, and it really does feel like this is just a bit of a phase. So it does feel like there's good news all around for you, Aquarius, which is fantastic. So thank you so much. That's pretty much all I've got for your reading this week. I hope you've enjoyed it and that you were able to get some clarity or guidance from your reading. And if you were, please give me a like, share, or subscribe. Completely up to you, but I do appreciate everybody that likes the video. But yeah, good luck with everything, and I will see you back here again next week. Thanks, Aquarius.